practice yesterday with Ursula Farrow, just a young little thing up front there. She showed a lot of guts and determination. We'll see if she can hang with Hannah Green. But like on the men's side, Virginia Tech here in the women's 800 are very, very strong. They should get a good amount of points by these two athletes.
Farrow, the early leader, but here comes Green, the two-time champion. Her teammate Pokratsky right behind her on the outside.
58 flat through the 400.
Well, that 400-meter time really is going to bode well. We know that Hannah Green can run right around 2 flat, 2:01.
I think her PR is 2:01.
On the bell lap, Green leading, Pokratsky second, Farrow third, Madeline Koppa Duke in that 4 spot.
Well, that was a fantastic move. Hannah Green literally put 5 meters on the field in about just on this turn. Outstanding move. No one's going to catch her.
The confident stride, the speed in the 800 from Hannah Green. And she's going to win this in a landslide. Green down the straightaway for Virginia Tech. Kopp trying to make a move for Duke. She will. Pokratsky and Farrow settling and ready to be atop the podium again for the second straight year for Wake. Coach Joe Piani with us, and Coach Heppenstall's put in a nice stretch. He's the defending ACC indoor. He captured the outdoor championship as well.
And I think he was two-time scorer at the NCAA's indoors and out. I think he's run 146.92 as a PR.
Heppenstall sitting right now in that number 4 spot. Everybody chasing John Lewis of Clemson. Lewis, who is second in Clemson history in the indoor 800, fourth in the outdoor. He is an 800 specialist, the native of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He has the lead. You see the two Hokies in striking distance with Patrick Joseph and also Drew Piazza.
They were out in 50 flat.
Well, that's an incredibly fast first 400 meters. We saw Virginia Tech make some noise in that men's mile, taking down Henry Wynn. They're trying to get together and work the same strategy here against Heppenstall.
Lewis Piazza, but here comes the Wake Forest Heppenstall champion as he makes the move on the outside.
117.5 at 600 meters.
Heppenstall is ushered into the number 2 spot. Drew Piazza, who turned in a school record 147 yesterday, the current leader as they hit the home stretch. Piazza, Virginia Tech. Heppenstall, Wake Forest. Here comes Joseph. A late first by Joseph. And it will be a championship for Patrick Joseph of Virginia. Wembley in lane 5 for the Hurricanes. Ellis in lane 6. Helps for Florida State, Ricketts of Clemson. Shakima Wembley into the straightaway for Miami. She already has the 400-meter title, and now Wembley clocks in at 22.78. And she's lane 4, Alex Sands of Clemson. In lane 3, Cornell Lamb in lane 6. Can Haraway win his second ACC title today? It will be Haraway entering the stretch with the lead for Florida State. Here comes Virginia Tech's Davenport. Sands on the inside. Lamb on lane 6, but it's Haraway for the Seminoles doing the tomahawk chop as he crosses the line to the Seminole fans. To a battle between Florida State and North Carolina. Nicole Green on her approach, able to clear it. That set up another attempt for Green at 1.85 meters, unable to get over that. Origi of Florida State, able to jump and clear 1.88 meters. That's 6'2". She secured the 10 points for Florida State. 8 for Green of North Carolina. Raymond and the Seminoles happy with the effort from the young freshmen. So Florida State with the individual title in the high jump, second place honors to North Carolina's Nicole Green and Emily Godwin. Women's shot put and the action on the field earlier. Florida State's Genevieve Grange, the junior, with a throw of 54 3.25. That would get her good for third. Grange with that third place throw. Then Sarah Howard stepped up. After a foul, she put forth her best effort, a toss of 54 6.5, and lock it in the 8 points for North Carolina. But your champion once again from Louisville, Imani Henderson, with a winning throw of 55 7.5. She secured the 10 points, and we started the day with Louisville, one of the front runners in that women's side because of their field events. They put forth a dominant showing. Henderson, a big reason, 16.95 meters on the throw. That equates out to 55 feet, 7.5. So 10 points for Henderson, and Louisville taking home first place in the women's shot. Your updated women's standings as the race for ACC championship continues. Miami with that 19-point lead. The Hurricanes at 103. Clemson second at 84. Florida State third with 72. Louisville and Notre Dame. And again, Louisville securing a lot of their points in the field events. But Miami has surged ahead. The Hurricanes, your leader here at the 2017 Women's Championships. The unseeded 3,000 continue. The Tigers with some serious team points as they try to make a push. As we take a look at some of the highlights.
Well, this is Mia Bear, a sophomore from Virginia. In her fifth round, she goes 12.71, 41, 8.5. Your second place finisher, Anastasia Terrell from Clemson. She's a senior. She jumps 41.9 1/4 for second place. And your champion today, again from Clemson, she's a senior, getting big points for those Clemson Tigers, Ayanna Amsterdam. She bounces almost 2 feet farther than everybody else, 43 feet 9 1/4 inches.
You see that distance has really changed dramatically. Kemp and the next four runners closing in on Rohr. The bell rings, and let's see if this partisan crowd can keep Rohr out in front, but she has a hard-charging Kemp coming very strong behind her.
Well, it's such a great feeling when you can make up a gap like that. You can put yourself in a position to win. Anna Rohr is running for her life right now, Coach. What's she going through?
She's scared. She's scared at the moment, and there goes Kemp.
Here comes Kemp in a big burst. Kemp into the straightaway, exiting the far curve. Barnett of Clemson also making a move for the Tigers. Keep in mind that women's teams race. Barnett second, Kemp first. Rohr trying to hang on for third, but it's going to be a dominant final lap by Erica Day. He knows he has the 3,000 today. Syracuse with your ACC champion, and the second straight year it's the sophomore Justin Knight taking home the top honors.
Well, with the win in the bag, Coach Amy Dean at Miami gets an opportunity to run some of her younger athletes to get out here and get a little bit of championship experience. I do see Shakima Wembley down there, though, getting ready for the anchor leg.
Kopp of Duke, James Clemson, Landon Virginia Tech, Runia Miami. As they move into the cut end, it will be Blandon of Virginia Tech. James in that second spot. Duke sitting third. Miami fourth. Remember, originally Miami would have sent their youngster and their speedster, Brittany Ellis, out there. She's not in the equation. Virginia Tech gets the baton with the lead, and this is Chum. Selena Chum for the Hokies. Marquita Thomas in that 2 spot for Clemson. Duke still within striking distance. Mackenzie Kerr. Miami running with Stavern. Selena Chum leading, but here comes a push by Duke on the outside with Kerr. Mackenzie Kerr, a real strong leg here for the Blue Devils. Miami has closed the gap. How about Stavern? Miami behind the strong second anchor there from Ayanna Stavern. Hands the baton in first place. Aaron Ford for the Canes with the lead. Duke sitting second with Sydney Murphy. Clemson 3 with Farrow. Ford for the Hurricanes. Here comes Sparrow on the outside for the Tigers.
Well, watch Hannah Green in the second half of this race. She's got a lot of strength. She should be able to make up some ground.
Right on cue, Dan. Here comes the 3-time ACC 800-meter champion for the Hokies. Remember, the Hurricanes have Shakima Wembley running the anchor. So if you're Clemson V-Tech, you're thinking you need to get a little separation here before Wembley touches it. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Ford in control. She'll hand it off to Wembley. And Shakima Wembley in this Miami 4x4. Can Wembley top off for the second straight year with another gold? Maddie Price of Duke second, but all eyes on Wembley, the senior for the Hurricanes.
This is almost a victory lap, Sean, for her. Probably the track athlete of the meet. Had just a really fantastic couple of days of competition.
For the third time in the last 4 years, Miami is going to capture the ACC Indoor Championship in the 4x4. In a carbon copy of last year, Shakima Wembley